Okay, in our next assignment, this is a pretty short assignment. These are the examples I'm going to be doing, and these down here are your assigned problems. This actually is a preview. It gets you ready for what's coming at you next. Okay, so got notes / examples. Okay, set up your boxes, please, so I can see the work. Okay. Now you're evaluating, you need to get one number as your answer at the end, okay? You have a -7, parentheses 2 minus 12. Alright, first off, you have to know what your operations between your numbers are. Between the -7 and the 2, there's no sign, so I put a times sign before the parentheses. Between our 2 and 12, there's a minus sign. I hate minus signs. So make it plus negative. Okay, now that that's done, do your PEMDAS. Okay, actually, don't even write the E. Okay, stop writing that. You want to do that for a while. Okay, PMDAS. Okay, parentheses. This time we have a parentheses and there's an operation inside. We have addition, 2 plus -12. So if I take my number line, if I'm at 2, okay, and I'm adding -12, I go 12 units to the left, okay? So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? Oh, sorry, 2 and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it takes me to -10. So I have -7 times -10, and the parentheses is now gone. Okay, multiplication, yes I do, right there. -7 times -10, and negative times a negative is a positive, and then 7 times 10 is 70. Okay, and that's the answer. Okay, you don't have to worry about any of this other crap because we have the one number at the end. There's no more operations. Okay, 4, -10 plus 7. So between the 4 and the -10, that would be a multiplication sign. That's not a minus sign, okay? If you have a question whether that's a minus sign or not, you need to come ask me, okay? Because a minus and a negative is not the same thing, okay? So that's a -10. So between the 4 and the -10, we have multiplication. Between the -10 and the 7, we have addition. So please forget the E, okay? Parentheses, okay, yep, you have parentheses. -7 plus 10, think of it as a number line problem. If you're at -10 plus 7, you're at -10, you move 7 units to the right because you're adding +7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would take you to -3. So I have 4 times -3. Multiplication right there, 4 times positive times a negative is a negative, 4 times 3 is 12, so -12 is our answer. Okay, next one, -5, parentheses 3 minus 7. Okay, so between our -5 and 3, that would be multiplication. Between the 3 and the 7, we have a subtraction operator. Make that addition of a -7 plus negative. So please forget the E, AS, PMDAS. So the parentheses right there, 3 plus -7. So we start at 3. When we add -7, we go 7 units to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That takes me to -4. Okay, negative times a negative then is a positive, and 5 times 4 is 20. So the answer is +20. Okay, -6, parentheses 4 minus 7. So between the -6 and 4, we need an operation sign. It would be times. Between the 4 and the 7, we have a subtraction. Okay, so that would be plus negative. So parentheses, we have it right there. 4 plus, evaluate what 4 plus -7 is. So I'm at 4. If I'm adding -7, I go 7 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That takes me to -3. So negative 6 times negative 3. Negative times a negative is a positive, and 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, now the next group of problems we have. We have a fraction, it's a division line, okay? The line means it's division. Negative 3 minus 7 over 2, okay? So between our negative 3 and 7, we have a subtraction operator, so I want to make that addition of a negative. And then we have divided by 2, so between these two numbers and 2, there's a division. Now, parentheses, multiplication, division, add or subtract. Now, when you look at that problem at first, you're like, there's no parentheses, but you need to make a parentheses. When you have addition or subtraction on top of a fraction or on the bottom of a fraction, okay, when you have addition on top or bottom of a fraction, you need to put that addition in a parentheses because that does come first. So we have to do our parentheses. We have to find out what negative 3 plus negative 7 is. So if I'm at negative 3 and I'm adding negative 7, I go 7 units to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That gives me negative 10. So I have negative 10 divided by 2. Now dividing rules are the same as times rules. If I have a negative divided by a positive, that's a negative, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. Negative 5. Okay, next problem. Negative 5 minus 15. Parentheses, multiplication, division, add, subtract. Okay, quit writing the E. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. Over negative 5. So again, the 5 and the 15, I have a subtraction operator, a minus, okay? Make it plus negative, and then we have the division operator with the line. Now, when I have an addition operation on either the top or the bottom, that needs to go in parentheses, okay? Because I need to now do that top first. So I have to figure out what negative 5 plus negative 15 is. So negative 5 adding negative 15 is going 15 units to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go down. When you have to go to the left and you run a room, you go down. Okay, where were we at? Okay. 12, 13, 14, 15. So negative 20. So negative 20 divided by negative 5. Now in division, negative divided by negative is a positive. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So positive 4. Okay, negative 3 plus 18 divided by 3. So between our negative 3 and 18, we have an addition. That's good. I like addition. I don't like subtraction when I'm doing these. Okay, and a division bar with the 3. So parentheses, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So parentheses, okay? Again, when you have addition on top of a fraction or on the bottom, you need to parenthesize that because that is our parentheses. So negative 3 plus 18. So if I'm at negative 3 and I add positive 18, I'm going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that takes me to 15. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay, they're both positive, so it's just regular math. They're without any negatives. Okay, negative 5 plus 7 divided by negative 1. Parentheses, you bet, because whenever I have that addition operation on top, it's parentheses, negative 5 plus 7. So if I'm at negative 5 and I go 7 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that takes me into positive 2. So I have 2 divided by negative 1. And then just divide. A positive divided by a negative is a negative. 2 divided by 1 is 2. Okay? So you have two types of problems. Okay, I've went over them, how to do them. Remember, minus operations make them plus negative. Okay, and if there's no operator at all, it's a multiplication sign. Okay, Now right here, that's a negative on the 2. The negative 3 and the negative 2, you'd put a times dot. Okay, that's not a subtraction operator. Okay, if it appears first in a parentheses, it's not a subtraction sign, it's a negative sign. Okay, either first in the problem or first in the parentheses, it's a negative, not a minus. Okay, that's a minus operator. That's a minus on the 8 minus 10. That's a negative on the 4, so negative 2 times negative 4, and then a minus on the 12, plus negative. Okay.